There's one place where colors and people best come together. Miami Beach.
Miami. This place was officially incorporated as a city in 1896. And since then, it has grown from a tiny town into a global landmark. Miami is the place to be for a great time. It's known for its architecture, culture, nightlife, art, and its weather. Well, maybe not today, but we Miamians are proud of our town and its heritage, and I can't wait to tour you around and introduce you to a few inspiring locals. I'm Nikki Sapp-Spolstra. I'm an entrepreneur, philanthropist, and podcast host of The Know with Nikki Spo, a show that highlights the lives of tenacious women. I'm passionate about the arts, community, physical, emotional, and spiritual wellness. I am also a Miami native and live with my husband and 2 boys in Coral Gables, Florida. I'm Nikki Spo, and this is Art and Soul Miami. The Wynwood District is the first of our stops. To me, Wynwood represents creativity. It is a hub in Miami for art, fashion, and enterprise. In fact, Wynwood has one of the most prominent creative communities in the United States. It's a place that is populated by outside-of-the-box thinkers, creative types who plan and dream big. What represents that more clearly than this incredible piece of art? This is Black and White Stripes by Joseph J. Zawil. The asymmetry of this piece is captivating, chic, and certainly inspiring. Which brings me to our first guests, the unparalleled and impressive founders of Anatomy Clothing brand, based in Miami. Anatomy focuses on, you guessed it, creating clothes that cater to women's unique anatomies. Kate and Sean, the husband and wife founder team, design clothing that honors the many types of bodies women have. Let's learn about their creative processes and how they fuse clothing design into designing a brand with lasting power. Okay, hi Kate and Sean. Thank you so much for being here.
Hello, good to see you.
Thank you for having us, and nice to see you again.
Thank you. First of all, thank you so much for this amazing jacket. I love it, and I can't wait to take it on my trip. It's amazing. It's so comfortable, and it fits perfectly.
It's like a dream, right? That's our obsession. We're called Anatomy for a reason.
Yeah, I love that. Well, so since we're here in Wynwood, in front of this incredible art piece, tell me, what do you think when you think of Wynwood?
Colors and craziness and chaotic freedom of art and expressing yourself.
Yeah, I tell people when we're traveling that they have to come here, and I said it's the only place in America I know where they put the tape out, the cops are there to protect the kids spray painting on the walls because it's so beautiful. They're creating some amazing art here.
They're like, don't spray paint the spray painted art. Yeah. Well, so how did you two meet? I read that you both have a background in retail, and I would imagine that that combined knowledge really helped to propel Anatomy forward. So whose idea was it to start Anatomy?
So she was doing women's activewear and I was doing men's sportswear. So we combined forces. I was designing for her and her customers in Europe, and then she was manufacturing for me and my private label, and then some men's athletic cut stuff. So
it took about a year before the business turned into monkey business. So we were very professional to begin with. Paying each other for projects, remember? Like you would buy the patterns, I'll pay you for the design. So we collaborated for many years. We developed private labels. Like here locally, we work with Cigarette Offshore Racing, Lamborghini, Bacardi, Elite Models. Like I feel like every Miami company we designed for, we got the best of everything, and combining forces, you're gonna get the best of both worlds. So we always say anatomy is art and science. So that's how the two of us also kind of collaborate, right? I'm a math major, he's the creative visionary who loves the fit and the product and the designs, right? And I run more like sales and operations with the team. And I'm president. Between the performance fabric, the more elevated styles, the European materials, obviously the fit, that's very body conscious, right? That's flattering.
Wow. Our customers, they don't want to ever compromise on comfort, but they don't want to look like they're wearing their gym clothes when they're traveling or to the office. I mean, everybody loves a good pair of tights, but it's not appropriate for everybody.
Right.
So actually it's our customers that said, we're their elevated casual, we're their weekend wear, we're what they're wearing for travel. So we're super, super lucky to have this sticky customer base.
You have some really impressive partnerships from MasterCard, Forbes Travel, and Preferred Hotels. American Express, how did you facilitate those?
So the product usually does the work. So whenever we look for a partnership, we always find a like-minded female that I can send an outfit to with a little packing cube.
Right.
So once she gets, because we only want true love, right? You have to have core values that are aligned with those companies.
I think that's so important.
That was Inspirato was the same thing. You know,
Travel
they
Club,
do
NetJets,
this. So
yeah.
It sounds like the values completely line up for you
that's
guys.
all that matters to us.
So, Kate, Sean, thank you so much for being here. I have loved hearing about your story and your journey into the fashion industry and everything that you're doing to just like propel your brand forward. I love it, and I've had so much fun getting to know you.
Thank you so much for having us.
been a pleasure.
On board and upward. You're awesome.
That's it. That's it.
Can't wait to
Thank you
have
so
you
much
at
for
our
your time.
office.
Can't wait.
That's
Can't
it.
wait.
Here we are in Little Havana. Clearly, it's pouring. We definitely live in the tropics here in Miami, and us locals know that this is nothing new. So, Little Havana is a melting pot that is being reinvigorated with art, a spicy nightlife, great food, and a tremendous amount of culture. Off Calle Ocho, one of the busiest streets in Little Havana, lies the stunning Damas de Blanco mural. It was designed by Daniel Fila, also known as Crave Art. Fila was born in Miami. His work ranges from mural installations to sculptural reliefs to paintings, and many of his pieces adorn streets and neighborhoods in his hometown, including this signature piece, which was painted in 2011. The name of this piece translates to Ladies in White. As Miami has grown into one of the more populous cities in the US, more and more cultural influences are flooding in, which makes Miami a fascinating and dynamic city to visit. For Chadia, founder of the beauty brand Amazigan, maintaining cultural roots is essential. Amazigan is bringing the Moroccan tradition of luxury hair oils stateside. This ancient recipe has been maintaining the luxurious, illustrious beauty of Moroccan women's manes for centuries. Amazigan is a product that can revive all hair. Just take a look at Shadia's. Shadia's company, Amazigan, makes hair oil treatments and treatment caps, and she's based in Miami. Hi, Chadia. Welcome. It's so nice to meet you in this neighborhood of all places.
Nice meeting you too. Welcome to this beautiful neighborhood of Miami.
Thank you. So how long have you lived here?
I was born and raised in Morocco, and I moved to Miami about 6 years now to pursue my master's degree.
What is it like to actually run a hair business, right? You have like the science behind it. You have to like produce the product, bottle it, and all of that. And then, you know, are there parts of it that are most or least appealing to you or exciting for you as a business owner?
Well, starting a business can be a daunting experience. The whole adventure itself, I did everything on my own. So the main challenges that I faced throughout this adventure is I started in the middle of a pandemic, and sometimes there were problems in the shipping process and logistics. But then I managed to, like I said, focus on one thing and one task and get it done, starting with the product and then the secondary package. And that was my least favorite part, because for the packaging, it was outsourced from a different country.
Sure.
Once I have that locked, it was next thing was e-commerce, website platform. It was marketing. It was customer. What would be the first initial reaction of the customer? Does it represent the Moroccan culture as a packaging and as a whole?
Totally. So what about your story, your personal story? Where did the recipe for Amazigan hair oil, like where did that come from and how did it come to be?
So it came in an organic way. I used to visit my grandmother. I was 10, 11 and visiting my grandma right before bed. She would always like bring me to the kitchen and she would have a stack of oils in her kitchen. And we're talking sweet almond oil, argan oil, cactus oil, which is the main ingredient of my product.
Okay.
So my grandmother then used to bring me to the kitchen and she will have a blend of oils in the kitchen and she will mix them, soak my hair right before bed and then wrap it in a supermarket plastic bag. She claimed that it helped to protect the hair, but then I'm pretty sure it was just so it doesn't stain her pillows.
It's amazing what people can accomplish with the resources that they have.
I agree, but when you think about it, there are so many other cultures. Speaking like the thing that comes to the top of my mind, when you think about turmeric in India, that's how it was sunny. People used to use it as masks for sunburn spots. When you think about the Korean skincare, the 10 steps. Luckily, with the technology nowadays, TikToks, Instagram videos, and Reels, what basically these high-end companies have adopted those secrets, whether it's argan oil of Morocco or turmeric of India.
It sounds like you were able to compartmentalize it and take a look at each part and make it significant and really have it be done fully executed and done well to get to where you are now. So Chadia, this sounds like an amazing product, and I love that you are bringing your culture to the masses with Amazigh hair oils.
Thank you so much for having me today. I will definitely let my grandma know. That will make her really happy. Thank you so much.
Beverly Hills has Rodeo Drive. New York has Fifth Avenue, and Miami has the Design District. People come from all over the world looking their best in order to dine, shop, and immerse themselves in true luxury. This mural was painted by the husband and wife team, Dabs Myla. They were commissioned to create this vivid naturescape in 2019. Much like Dabs and Myla, our next founder is honoring nature by doing her part to protect it. Izzy is the world's first zero-waste certified carbon-neutral mascara. Their tubes are designed to be cleaned and refilled over 10,000 times. Their shipping process is also zero waste. A mascara that's sustainable, waste-free, lengthening, curling, and volumizing? Sign me up. Shannon, so what is the origin story behind Izzy? How did it come to be?
Yeah, so like so many people, I was furloughed from my position right in the beginning of the pandemic.
Wow.
And it's one of those times where like everyone was stuck at home. And for the first time ever, I just started paying attention to my personal consumption. They say the average American goes through 3.5 pounds of waste a day, but honestly, like you know it, as a mom, we go through so much food. We're cooking all of our meals, all the toys, all that stuff. And truly, I felt like an Amazon box was landing on my doorstep every single day. And all of a sudden, you're just like, man, this is a lot.
Yeah.
So I knew that the world was already headed down a more sustainable path. And in beauty, just being in a position of power, I felt that in cosmetics, like we really have to drive the way. And it really inspired me to start a brand because in our world, we go through 120 billion units of unrecyclable plastic a year. Like that's crazy.
It's crazy. More beauty brands really need to be getting behind sustainability. But what do you think is holding them back from that goal?
Yeah, I think a lot of times we can be sleepwalking in our work. We do things because that's the way we've always done them.
Right.
A lot of times it's where your vendors are. It's about getting the product to market as cheap and as quick as possible. And I think until people really start to question, you don't question yourself when you're on the inside of a beauty brand. So I hope that if retailers and more brands start telling the story louder and louder, it's gonna become more of a thing. But I think we're still in the early stages. So I have a 9-year-old daughter. She's not quite wearing makeup yet, but I wanted to get ahead of her beauty habits. And I feel like with Izzy, that's something that I can stand behind, she can stand behind. And the really cool thing about our mascara is because it's made from medical grade stainless steel, it can be washed and reused 10,000 times. Meaning the mascara that I have today, I can essentially hand down to my grandchildren one day.
Wow.
I mean, that's how crazy it is. It's
Absolutely.
A lifetime product, and that doesn't exist in the market.
It doesn't, and you've really tapped into a niche, a really specific quality product that you can give your users. And so what kind of products do you expect to have in the future? Are you into eyeshadow palettes? What else is there for Izzy?
Yeah, so eyeshadow palettes, as much as I love them, they are super wasteful and horrible for the environment. They never break down. Our goal is to continue to use the medical grade stainless steel that we do. So you'll probably see eyebrow gels come out next, lip products. And one goal for me too is to also get away from using water and also walking away from waste. And that's really where like solid sticks, whether it's in skincare or color cosmetics, are wonderful because one, you're conserving water when it comes to your formulas,
right,
but also because it's a roll-up stick. With this, I know for sure after your period is over with the product that there will be absolutely no waste there.
And what are some of your goals? Like, what do you see down the road for Izzy?
Izzy, well, we hope to continue innovating. We are the first to market with this idea, but we're certainly not going to be the last. We hope to make Izzy a lifestyle brand. So you will see skincare come from us, maybe solid fragrances, really anything that can fit within our wheelhouse of being zero waste and less plastic and a smaller carbon footprint, we'd love to make happen.
Well, I'm impressed by your commitment to sustainability. It's inspiring, and I hope many more beauty brands do catch on, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Well, friends, I hope you have enjoyed getting to know my city as much as I have enjoyed touring you around. If today has proven anything, it's that creativity abounds in Miami. The vibrancy of this city and its community truly captures the essence of art and invention. So come visit us. And remember to check out Anatomy, Emma Zegan, and Izzy on social media and online. Thanks for watching Art and Soul, only on Shopflix.